Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Astrid. Hi, Bren. Hi, Erika. Montserrat. Petrarca. Do you have a dog? Astrid, do you have a dog? I can't.
Paula speaking.
Ah, it's Paula. Okay, it's your little sister. Veloz, we want to see you.
Give me a second.
I will give you as many seconds as you wish or deem necessary. Hey, did you watch the movie I asked you, V for Vendetta? ¿Sí vieron V for Vendetta? ¿Van a verla algún día? Okay.
There is one in Amazon Prime. Is it another Vendetta?
I don't know, but it has to be V for Vendetta. That's the name of it.
In which platform is available?
I don't know. My platform is my DVD for V for Vendetta. Or Cuevana. It always works.
Okay.
So I promised today would be a speaking session. Let me see. Does anybody here know how to make breakout rooms? Dave is joining. Look around. Okay. Dave.
Me?
Do you know how to make breakout rooms in Zoom?
Not yet, but give me some minutes. I'm in the class.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll try to. Okay.
Do that. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So last class was a bit boring. Maybe you weren't very interested in V for Vendetta as I was, but there are many things we can discuss. Like, for example, what topics do you think or would you like to discuss today? Second puberty, we check that. Love, we check that. Pandemics, we also check that. How about bullying? Do you understand bullying?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about it?
That at some point all of us did it when we were children.
Okay. Maybe we were all bullies to somebody.
Yeah. And
do you?
Well, but sorry?
No. Go.
But nowadays I think that the way people are doing bullying, it's worse, is making a biggest impact on the people.
That's a great point. Is bullying worse than before? Or is it just the same and now we know about it?
We know about it and also we share it because we have social media and most of the bullying it's about it. And I don't know, sometimes we make someone ashamed of what he thinks or what he does. I don't know.
Okay, but again, is it worse today or we're just getting to notice it? We're just generating consciousness about it.
I think it's the second one because at the first time, well, actually we we know and we call this activity. So as we call this activity, we can identify it. But I think it's the same. Depends on the context, obviously. For example, teaching. Before, I think that, for example, all the teachers are allowed to through the Blackboard or another stuff. So right now it's unthoughable that they can do that. So I think is the second one. It's the same, but we can call this activity, and we can probably we can propose more different things for probably to get less this kind of activities.
Okay. Karen, Naye, you just arrived. We're talking about a little bit about bullying. That's one of the topics today. What do you think about bullying?
Well, I think that this
Hasta se
kind
soltó el
of
sonido, para hablar.
well, this kind of behaviors has presented since many years ago, but maybe at this time we have labeled with that name. Well, also I think that it's not only about it's not only about the person who received this kind of aggression. Also, we have to care about of the person who attacked the other one. So and sometimes we only think in the person that suffered that, but if we ask about how the dynamic or why people behavior like this to be rude with somebody, I think that the problem maybe has to be more focused on the person that do that instead of the person who received that.
Yeah, that's a very good perspective. I mean, we always tend to think that the person who does the bullying is the evil character, is the bad guy, and we never stop to think that, well, he's doing that for a reason, right? And he may be suffering, he may be hurting. So that's so cool. And I like the first definition you used, that now we have a label for it. Okay, it happened before, but now we have a label. Okay, now please try watch this video with me. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Just if you can't hear, you stop me, right?
Okay.
Miss me. Your happy son, the one that used to laugh, he got lost in the cold, never found except in your eyes and the photograph. Hey, Dad, I'm sorry. You said to be strong, you little man, but I let go. I'll never know why it was me that they bullied so mercilessly. So let tomorrow start without me, and just hold on to your memory. No, I can't say, Mama, please don't cry. Stop you from searching for a reason.
What do you think, guys?
I don't want to comment because I saw the video.
Okay. So don't. Yeah, but comment. You can comment. How important is it, the role of this girl, the one who participates, who helps the guy who's being, or the girl who's being bullied? How important is it?
I think it's so important because even when your intention is not helping, sometimes you are helping people and you even don't know.
Okay, Astrid, you have an opinion?
Yes, I think it's lovely, but because everybody needs a friend.
That's amazing. Those are the wisest words I've ever heard about this thing. Mario.
Yeah, it's the Astrid point is right because always for maybe when the people worry for someone is important for level up the feelings, maybe feelings.
Yeah.
For receive the support, and it's interesting. Now it's a beautiful video. I wanna cry.
It's a nice video. It hasn't ended, but what Astrid says is very important and very powerful. We all need a friend. We all need somebody to be there. I want to stop this and ask you a question. You guys think your teacher was popular when he was in primary, secondary school, high school?
Yes.
Yeah, you think so? Well, I obviously wasn't. That's why I'm asking you. It's not the thing that I was. Well, I was bullied. I think I was bullied several times in my life, but I didn't like to be in a group of friends, a group of people, because the behavior when you're in a group is totally different than when you are with only one person or when you're on your own. Okay, so I always like to be by myself. And this reminds me a lot because, well, it wasn't a love story, but I had a little friend in secondary who was bullied all the time. Yeah, we started the first year, and the guys in the second year or the third year would bully him. They would always, well, when we were playing, they would attack him or kick him. A lot of awful things. Okay, and in that moment, I started being friends with him. This guy, I started being friends with him, and though I wasn't very popular, well, people knew me and people kind of respected me. So when they started attacking him again, I stood up. I asked them to stop. I even fought one of the guys who was bullying. And then when the big boss of the bullies, because there is always a big boss, a big guy who's the chief there, and he came and he wanted to hit me because I had stood up and helped my friend. There is always a bigger guy, and I was friends with the biggest guy in the school, a third-year-old who had already repeated the school so many times. So when he was coming for me, my other friend stood up in front of him and stopped him. So, well, if I'm saying something, yeah, it's very important. It's very important to, whenever you see this kind of behavior, especially, for example, in this case, Astrid, you see your friends and everything, report it. You talk about it. Talk it to your parents. Tell your teachers. Help anyone you can to, because it's very important, and you're about to see why it is important.
Just know that I miss and love you so. It was my time, so let me go. I know I've gotta say, Daddy, now it's goodbye. I remember reaching you, love. It was my time, I had to go. I know I can't say, Mama, please don't cry. I'll never stop searching for a reason why. Just know that I'll miss and love you so. It was my time, so let me go. I know you gotta say, Daddy, now's goodbye. I remember reaching you lullaby. I missed a chance to tell you so. You're my best friend, you're my hero.
Okay. I know it's hard. It's very tough. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, it's when the casket appear is
Shocking moment.
I mean for a crisis, for obviously exists workshops for avoid this problem. For example, nowadays I the last year I made one boxing girl with origin is indigenous.
Okay.
She's from to one community from Toluca, San Cristobal, Huichachitlan. For when she was a sorry teenager, she received a bullying for her customs. Nowadays, is one of the most important girl boxings. Even she attends to fight in Tokyo, but her ritual before to enter to the ring is with her topili or penacho.
Okay.
But because she is a very proud for show her culture, and thanks for a sport she
She overcame.
she overcame the bullying.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is very tough, but that's the most important thing. There are ways to help people, okay? And I don't want anyone to get down because of the video, or maybe you've seen it and it's no surprise for you. But the thing is, there are lots of help available. There are lots of people you can talk to. And Astrid, tell us.
And when I was in California, they tell us at school, if you see bullying, you have to tell a teacher.
Yeah. That's the healthiest thing to do. That's the best thing to do, because it develops a behavior. If when you're grown up and somebody attacks you, you don't need to fight him or her. I mean, that's why the police are there. You need to report this kind of behaviors. You shouldn't mingle or get into a fight with anyone. ¿Eh? Naye, has estado muy callada.
Sorry.
What do you think? Now that you see the complete video, or were you asleep while we were?
No, I already seen, and it's really hard because he is a high problematic in our country. I think that is a big problem in the world, but I think that in our country is taken as a joke, because when you report some kind of bullying, the other person tell you or name like a chismoso, cobarde, or something like that. That it's that kind of I don't know how to say the pues apodos,
Calling names on people or nicknames.
nicknames. Yeah, don't the person who is bullying don't want to talk, and that kind of things happens to that to I don't know how to say, to orillarte o llevarte a eso.
They lead you to that,
Yeah,
to do this kind. I mean, this is a very extreme. Okay, not everyone,
no, but it
but it
counts.
happens.
Yeah, happens. And also other things that happen is that to convert you in a person, in aggressive person or a bad person, because you have to to build like a barrier or something to protect you. And I think that the people had has bad manners is because something like that.
Yeah, I agree. They were bullied, and then they develop different behaviors that affects their adult conduct. I agree. I think what the worst part of the problem in Mexico is that we indulge this kind of behavior. We, especially for boys, if it's
Yeah,
that is being bothered, we can, okay, be a man, fight that guy. Come on, man. No, even if you're a boy or girl, you don't really need to fight. And yeah, we've all been children, and we know that it's not easy for us to go to the teachers. Okay, that's why I really like this video, because it's very important that we have people, as Astrid said, people next to us, not teachers or not other figures, not parents, that support us and that sees the issue and step up, try to intervene, try to stop the problem, try to stop that kind of behavior, right? Bebelos?
I think that also, even when they go, well, I've seen it because my mom works in kindergarten, and you hear a lot of stories from children, really difficult stories. And even when the teachers know about that, they do nothing. Like, I don't think it's like the same as Astrid is living right now. And not for saying that Mexico is less, but they are not prepared for that.
Exactly.
And not even
They are not
parents. Like,
trained.
even if they realize that they're, sorry?
Yeah, they are not trained.
Even
That's
if
a
they
big issue.
realize, and even if they have, like, in the kindergarten that my mom works, there is a psychologist, and she's not prepared either. Like, at that age is, I think, in my personal point of view, is a perfect age where you can, like, detect these guys are going to be bullies in the future, and they do nothing. So I think that's the main issue.
Yeah, these guys need to be stopped. And Karencita, now that did you see the video before? The complete video?
No, no.
Okay. Now that you see the last part, how do you feel?
Well, I feel sad.
Yeah.
It's sad that this problem exists, and as others mentioned it, that maybe even we report these kind of behaviors, the authorities hasn't done anything about it. But I insist that the problem maybe it's not about school, it's about the education that kids receive in inside of their houses or in home. So the problem, I think, it's bigger than we think, and maybe the families, the way that we I have to say grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
The way we
like,
have been raised.
yes,
Oh, okay.
that's the thing that we have to change, or to be more
Empathetic.
empathetic. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, imagine these kind of dynamics in school are kind of normal. Now imagine, they say 90% of the bullies come from a broken home where there are even violence, other kind of violences. Now imagine in this context of the pandemics that the kids have to live in that environment 24/7. They're going to be crazy by the end of the pandemics, or they are the ones who are going to commit this kind of actions. I mean, yeah, I agree with Karen. The problem's bigger than we see. Okay, but well, let's change the topic. Let's change the topic a little. There was a very heated. No. First, I'm going to send you the video. I'm going to send you the link to the video, and I need you to write your general opinion, okay, on the video's comment section on bullying. Okay, I want you all guys to write that. That's the first task, right? Okay, and now you guys didn't attend the Saturday lesson, and we started the lesson with the video of Rick talking about love. Do you remember that video? Well, let's see it because I love it, and I think it's very good. I know you've seen it, okay, but Karencita gave us a huge definition of love. We all loved it. We even started fighting between teachers about what love was, and a lot of funny things we discussed. Okay. Ay, pinche Pancho y Andro. Okay, try to watch the video again. Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
I hate to break it to you, but what people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard, Morty, then it slowly fades, leaving you stranded in a failing marriage. I did it. Your parents are gonna do it. Break the cycle, Morty. Rise above. Focus on science.
Okay, you remember now, right? Now everybody has seen it. Do you agree with Rick's definition of love? Do you think he's the only one?
No, everyone has his own perceptions.
We fought about it last class, Pancho, you remember, where there was a heated battle between Karencita and Pancho, Karencita being the scientific of the group and Pancho being the romantic of the group. Anyway, I want you to watch, because I haven't seen this movie, but it seems awesome. Okay, AKA another homework, you have to watch the video of Rick and write your opinion on this definition of love, right? In the comment section.
I'm Lou.
Hello, Louisa Clark. I'm Will Trainer.
What am I here for?
Did you remember this?
I'm being chatty again, and you need to rest.
Here to make my last cup of
Actually, no. I'm here to kidnap you. I'm gonna steal you, and I'm gonna take you to my favorite outfit was the glittery boots and my bumblebee tights.
Bumblebee.
You'll have nothing that much.
Widen your horizons. Your life.
Caught the air in the world above. Leave it all over, hearing how you went.
You really want to do it?
In search of someone else.
I'm really gonna do this.
I taught the hand that taught the bride. Both our eyes locked to the tide.
Now.
And circle somewhere else. And I hear
Who's Scottish?
Just got off one. Only you need to break this content.
When I was a kid, it was just my favourite place in the whole world. You would hate to see all the exhibits. I don't want to go in yet. I just want to be a man who's been to a concert with a girl in a red dress. Just a few minutes more. There's something you know about as well.
Oh my god, I don't believe it! Where did you get that?
It's a secret. I'll tell you where we all go though.
Where?
This is where
Really?
we come.
If you want me to. And what do you say? You gonna give me a whirl?
How many of those did you drink?
Yeah.
Move closer. You smell fantastic. You know something, Clark? You are pretty much the only thing that makes me want to get home.
Took the breath from my open mouth. Never known how it broke me down. I went in circles somewhere else.
Just do it.
No, I can't. It's gonna be too deep, so I can't.
You can do anything.
Why didn't you make me do that earlier? That was amazing! Listen, I know this is not how you would
In search of someone else. And I hear
You can't change.
the ship is coming in.
What can you do?
You love them.
Your tears are safe for me to see. And I hear the storm is coming in. My dears, I know we never end.
Just live well. Just live. I'll be walking beside you every step of the way. Love well.
What do you think, guys? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Watched it? I
I
haven't.
think you're trying to make us depressed before Valentine's.
Maybe. Yeah, that's always my intent, to make you suffer. That's part of the routine. Those are part of the lessons. Okay.
I will say as Shrek said, yeah, like those things happen in real life.
That's a very important issue, right? Obviously, movies tend to idealize a lot of things about love, You have to be beautiful to be loved. You have to
Only the romantic way
you
of,
have to be
of the love.
rich to enjoy love. You have to all the moments in a relation are happiness. So what do you think of this idealization of love? Okay, compared to the raw. Do you understand raw? I'll say the idea complete. The raw explanation that Rick gave us last class. Cruda. La explicación. What do you think, Pancho?
About raw, it's really raw.
Okay, yeah.
But well, I think that in the deep, maybe you can be happier than you think that you will be in your idealist, or in your ideal idea of love, or in your idea of love, maybe change and
you can use the adjective. You're idealized.
Idealized, okay.
Thinking of love. Yeah. I think you should find kind of the balance, right? I mean, yes, it's a chemical reaction, but it's also this. How do you think Clark sees love? Do you know who's Clark?
Superman?
Nah, the girl in the movie.
She is very romantic.
She's very romantic. I agree.
Yes, because don't remember the name of the girl, but she tried to show her feelings for avoid to Clark enter to a depression, or so even delayed the labels for I remember the position, the social position for his family, and the other important aspect for me is she decided to but or how do you say apostar? Bet for a disability person, for delete the ideas and try to love, no? I think.
I agree. Do you think it's easy to fall in love for a disabled person? Do you think it's easy?
Yes, for.
Is it? Do you think it's easy being in love with a person?
No. It's a nowadays it's a big challenge for try to adapt the concept, respect the situation. I think depends the disability. For example, after I try to share in the group one romantic scene between one archery athlete for he's a paralytic. For after to collect the arrow, he decided to propose the wedding for his girlfriend.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. Okay, Naye, what do you think?
Well, I think that it's a beautiful love, and also I think that one point of Clark is that he's I don't know how to say detallista.
I don't know, guys. How do you say detallista? I would say she's so sweet and caring, but detallista.
Well, the point is that I
She.
forget. He is uh,
Oh, I could
he
use
listens.
thoughtful.
Sorry.
I could
Okay.
use thoughtful, but because it was amazing. No? He was listening the whole time, and he gets
Yeah,
his bees tight.
yeah, that's the point.
That's very cool.
Yeah, yeah, and I really appreciate that part for any people in my life that hear me because know what I like to receive or to hear something like that.
Okay, so what do you prefer, girls or guys? What do you prefer, a diamond ring or be tight? Guys,
Be
¿qué
tight
prefieren?
is I don't know.
Mallitas de abeja. ¿Qué prefieren? What do
Okay.
you prefer?
Be tight.
Diamonds.
Who said diamonds?
Me. Because I don't have a connection about be tight, so diamonds.
What is be tight? Sorry.
Mallas de abeja.
Mallitas de abeja. I know, Pancho. You
Okay.
prefer be tight.
Okay, yeah.
You prefer be tight. I know. And you look awesome on them. Thank you, Pancho.
I want to add something about the question you asked us. I think all of us, we have in a certain kind of disabilities. The obvious part is the physical disability, but in a kind of a way, I think there are many people around this world with physical appearance, but they have a lot of problems in their heads. Depression is also a disease. So I think it's difficult to get the relationship between a person who is disabled, but I think it's only a social construction. Is probably another part of how the people said that I'm in love with a disabled person. So I think it's tricky question, well, for me. And yes, I think at some of point, all of us, we have disabled problems, not in physical sense, only in mind.
I totally agree. Physical disabilities are as important as mental disabilities. And I think that's a very important issue. We all have issues, we all have problems, right? And that's coming back to the idea of idealization, right? Thinking that love is going to be all pure and all perfect, that's something I can't live with. Karen, what do you think about that?
Well, I have read a phrase that it's about expectations. The problem is that sometimes we make bigger expectations about somebody, and we want that person fit with that idea that we have about love. So, and if the person doesn't fit with that, we break, and it's not the fault of the other person. It's our responsibility to be clear and to have realistic expectations about love, about the person too, and also about us, because we have, well, if we want to have something, I think that we have also work on us to have this level, to ask for this level. And this is my point of view.
And I think it's for all of kind of another parts of our life. For example, success. If we think about what is success, we have an idea and idealization about that kind of things that all the society said about bad expectations. And I totally agree with Karen also.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't only work with love, but expectation, maybe that's an issue we must discuss next class. Expectations kill everyone. That's why I hate love movies, because the expectations they generate, especially on women or on romantic people, are this high, okay? And real men are this low, okay? We're here. We don't live here. And we're not going to be living there, okay? And then girls want a love story like Clark's story, or like Diario de una Pasión story. I don't remember the name in English of the movie.
The Notebook.
The Love Book? The Notebook. The Notebook. Yeah, I agree. And they want us to look like Ryan Reynolds and like Ryan Gosling, and we don't look like Ryan Gosling. I mean, chill out, girls. Okay? I know you want that, but yeah, it's very difficult to compete. Astrid, a big question.
No, but I think love is powerful, and if I think it's not too easy.
I agree with you. Never fall in love, Astrid. Hear me. I mean, this is the thing. Never fall in love for anyone, but your family. Always love your family. That's the most important love you have, and you will know. Love Paula and love Emmy.
How will she get her own family if she never falls in love?
Yeah. Not the time. We can talk about it in 10 years with Astrid. No, I agree, Dave. What do you think about love? You've been so quiet. Are you still in class? I think he is. Okay. I want the same thing, right? I will send you the link to the video. I want you to watch the video again and write your comments down in the comment section, please. Okay? Like the video, please. Subscribe to Checkmate. Watch all the videos you can. And Chiquita.
Yeah, I would like something. It's about the idea of Eric Fromm, that there are many different kind of loves. So there's not only love with another person or your lover or your boyfriend, girlfriend. So we actually fall in love with our pets or with nature or with our job or different kind of relationships that obviously this construct us and be the person who we are.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. We learn love first through our parents, right? They love us unconditionally and we love them unconditionally. Sometimes we don't understand why they do things and they don't understand why we do things, but yeah, the definition of love is way bigger than only romantic love. Okay. There are other branches: fraternal love, family love. Something very important, your pets love. I mean, those guys really love you. You are the center of their world. Yeah, you are their everything, okay? And I have never felt it before. Now I have Stark. And that's amazing, because every time he sees me, he gets very happy, okay? And yeah, I agree. Anyone else? Please, everybody, Veloz, final thoughts?
Well, I agree with the idea that they are different kinds of love. I also like romantic movies, and it's not because they set expectations on me, but because I'm a dreamer, and I think that if you can tell apart like fiction and reality, like everything supposed to work, I am not quite sure. And that's my conclusion.
Okay, I agree. Good. Pancho, Naye?
Well, I agree with both about kind of opinions of love about in the way of science and in the way of our feelings. I think that it's a mix, and both are correct because, as Pancho said, it's subjective the way that you see or you can define love.
Okay. I agree, it's subjective.
And also that, as itself said, is many different kind of love. Not just to talk about love is to talk about women and men, and 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 it's okay. O sea, it's
Amazing. It's okay, o sea, good.
it's it's in many ways that you can love to someone, to something, to whatever you want to love.
For example, there is teacher-student love. I love you all, guys. I mean, I love you in a different way, of course. Okay, and also your friends, right? There are many friends you really love because they care about you. You care about them. Okay, Mario.
I love the romantic stories. I am a cheesy is correct definition.
Yeah, it's
I am very cheesy.
I am cheesy.
Cheesy.
Cheesy is an adjective, not a cheesy.
Cheesy.
Do you understand cheesy, everybody?
Not really.
Cursi.
Oh.
But like cheese?
Yeah, it's spelled like cheese, but it says cheesy because that's cheesy.
Like sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think it's corny, right?
Corny
and
is
cheesy are the
also
same.
corny is also cursi.
Mhm.
And Mario, sorry that I interrupted you.
No problem.
It's just that you taught us a new word. Nos enseñaste una nueva palabra, entonces creí que era importante.
Yes, checkmate point. Okay, nah.
Exactly.
Yes, but I agree for Astrid definition. Is how to say contundente?
Very well, I would say accurate, which is correct, but contundente.
Or I think it's interesting because the love.
Interesting, but let's
No, it's
find.
easy, is beautiful, and easy is it's complicated.
Yeah. The definition.
Convincing?
Convincing.
Mhm.
Convincing.
Convincing.
Yeah, that's the best one because it says overwhelming, nah. Devastating, nah. I think the best one is convincing.
Good, Astrid, good.
You have a very convincing idea, Astrid. Very good. Chinese, you haven't spoken anymore.
Well, it's because I agree with most of with all of the opinions. And also I wanted to add what Brent said before, that I also love watching love stories or reading them. I don't know why. I love drama. But at some point, it's not because I have high expectations from someone else. It's because most of the stories show how well the willingness of some people to deal with some situations and love other people. And that's because I really like love stories or drama stories.
Okay. Anybody else? Final thoughts? Okay, you are sleeping. Okay, I finish with my. Okay, I agree. There are different kind of loves. It is a chemical reaction, but it is also something you feel and compels you to be better. Okay, and I think that's what love is. Okay, being love is about making your romantic love is about making your partner better or making you both better together. Okay, it's like being a team. It's like being like complementing somebody else. Okay, so you really need to pay attention to who you choose to be your teammate, and I think you will choose very wisely. And if you don't, well, nothing happens, right? Plenty of people to love. Chiquita?
I guess love is not only a feeling, it's also an action. So, yeah, I think that's the important thing to separate this idea of the romantic idea of the reality.
Very good. So please, I will send you the videos. Try to write your opinions, your ideas, and the things that we discussed. Doesn't have to be a lot. And see you next class. Okay? Watch your series. Do your apps work. Sing your songs. Read a lot.
Before we go, I have a question.
Yeah.
Regarding the classes on Saturdays, are we supposed to attend that?
You're not supposed to, but you are welcome.
So they are like extra or something?
They are like extra, and we normally check what we checked in the week for everybody. So it's babies and pros together, and even guests together. Okay, and there is a better teacher on Saturdays than me, so maybe you should try it.
Okay.
Well, Karencita, you have seen you have attended some of the Saturday lessons, and Pancho, tell them what you think.
Well, the last class I enjoyed it a lot because we discuss a lot of topics, and also for me it's a good experience to learn something else from something else about a topic that I haven't known. So I recommend you to take at least once per month.
Yeah. It's complementary because even we discuss the same topics and we check the same stuff. It's never the same class, okay? And you get to learn something new. And I mean, if you are paying for these classes, you can attend Saturdays. It's something extra practice, let's say.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, I know. Like students, no? Chinga, extra classes, man. Yeah, I know you guys.
It's a discussion forum.
Yeah, it's a kind of a discussion forum. You practice your speaking, you practice a lot of stuff. I know you're going to have fun. So whenever you are welcome, whenever you can, you're welcome. Please try not to take the class and drive like Chinese. And Astrid?
Can I share my thoughts?
Yeah.
I have seen that in a relationship, both sides have to put their best in order to work out, because when some of them is not interested anymore, although the other person puts their best in, it's not gonna work.
I'm going to do a video of all the phrases that you said today, and it's going live and it's going there because, I mean, you're the wisest person in the classroom. I mean, this is amazing. Very good, Astrid. Very good.
Thank you.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm going to take with me the phrase, love is powerful. I love it. I love it.
It's very powerful. It hits hard.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Remember, any question you have in the group. Also do your grammar app. I sent you an app for you to download that apart from the book, I think the app is more interactive, it's friendlier, okay? And it has all the topics. It's very good. It's Grammar Cambridge. It's Cambridge Grammar there. So check it. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to feed the star. Another change. Okay, love is in the air. Yeah. No. Stop. Okay, let's hold on a second. No, yes. Stop. You can't. Yeah, you can't go. So, you know that Sunday is the day of love, friendship and love, okay? So, I want you to do a card for all of the students in this classroom, okay? I want you to write some thoughts in English for them, okay? For Astrid, for Brenda, even for Dave. He's bold. You can write anything about her and stuff. Naye, Pancho, okay? I want you to write at least in the card for your partners. I want you to write 3 things that you love. Well, you may not love, but you like about him or her, okay? So 1 card for each one of them, and you send them in the group. Do you understand? Obviously, before Valentine's, which is Sunday. So you can do it today or tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, whenever you want. Okay? Do you understand the homework?
Yeah.
Rules, no hay reglas, lo puedes mandar como un mensaje de texto. Lo puedes dibujar en tu cuadernito y lo mandas como una foto. Lo puedes hacer en una presentación. Lo puedes hacer en un GIF. Pero quiero que le manden una cosa a cada uno de ustedes. ¿Vale? Now, thank you very much. The end of the session. Goodbye. I love you. Never change. You are worth 1,000. Nunca cambien, valen 1,000.
Bye.
Bye, Astrid.
Can you send my mother all the apps that we have to install? It's
Yeah. I will send them again. They are very importantly to elevate Cambridge Grammar, and maybe if you want Busu, but I think with these 2 are the most important. I will send the link.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Astrid. We love you. Say hi to Paula and Emmy for me.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
I will bring Stark soon to you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.